And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, when I tried to play it on the 5 and tried to invite DJ, it didn't work. It was glitching up, so I had to get rid of it. I think it's slight graphical improvements on the 5 version, and then the better frame rate. What game is it? Oh,
that's going to set him back 5 yards.
Wait, it gave you the 5? Oh wow, I didn't. That's me. I'm gonna jump off sides and give it back.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Wait, how do you?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Isn't that shit?
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. The first carry now. This is Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that.
Oh, I sent it to you too then.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
No. Does it send it to your phone or your PlayStation?
Here's Ryan to throw.
Okay.
And it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Wow.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, 28 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Seahawks nothing. To kick off for the Falcons.
If I were you, I'll pause that if you have
now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this carries into the end zone. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. First down, Seattle.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
And all the way
DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have recovered. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Change the way it looks.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Wilson will throw again. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. The 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, bad possession all the way around.
Out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, day for you.
And here to Ridley. He'll be down at the 30. Of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. He had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Here's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, you saw I tried to hit
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
No.
Still ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
But yeah, Quandre Diggs is a hitter, though. His hit power is like
To throw again is Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 52 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Sterling Hawk-Richter, the kickoff for the Falcons.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And more, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Who does that? Takes the RPG and shoot to their fucking feet.
Who is it? Come on, man. Y'all need some keys, man.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So, I was with one of y'all. I didn't expect us to leave at different times. I ain't got no keys to get this out.
Well, there's somebody close.
Game,
I don't know who on.
Everybody ass comfy, bro.
All right, I'm back. I'm dead. We got it. For Rainbow Six? Is that why you downloaded another one?
I didn't know you played on the 4.
Oh. No, I'm saying, but is that why you downloaded tried to go back to the 4? Because you thought it would be, like, cheaper as far as, or less expensive as far as hard drive space?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defense. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. PAT, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And they'll begin by running the out. Completed to Ridley. And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Here's Ryan going to fire this out wide.
Look at that. Why didn't he just run up to you like that and stop?
The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
No,
22 yards there. A first down. That's how you draw off the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. The receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first.
He's got a man. Complete. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Where is the phone?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. On second down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
It shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Why did Shaquille? Bruh.
Wave goodbye.
Bruh. No. Come on.
Falcon touchdown.
Stop. Cap.
Monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Stop.
And by the way, for those of you that think Todd Gurley may have lost a step, I think you can look at this play as evidence that that is indeed not the case.
Stop running at him and then tried to run towards him again. For
and
what?
that'll make this a 6-point game.
You didn't even make a move. You were just running, and he just he cut inside like you were trying to bait him or something. Like what?
Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
One bad step he took at 94 speed, it couldn't be made up.
Right at
the man 94 speed, it couldn't catch him after that. I was like,
opted for the touchback.
Madden, cap. Like, y'all are killing me right now, man.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of thought it was,
you
but I knew
normally
it was
talk about the mobility and the accuracy first,
I know,
the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into dangerous.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
41-yard line.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Right.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Second and 7. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Live to fight another down, right?
They just snap the ball and they just kill the center. It's ridiculous.
On third down, Wilson.
DK.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Safety tried to hover over Tyler. Don't do it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who
That's how I threw the interception the first time. Because I kept the running back in through the
catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone.
I don't know if
and ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
At the 24-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
At the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. A quick toss outright. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Gurley. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go play action with Ryan. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
I see it like
linebacker hovering brings up third down.
Corner at the sideline. Corner steps inside while the wide receivers run down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Ryan to throw. Open man, it's Stocker. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Play action. Ryan sliding out of the pocket. On the crossing route, complete. It's Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And he still throws the ball. It's like, why? And I get it, too, because it's like, ain't nobody over there. You know, he's so serious.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Back now in Atlanta. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're running with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Sterling Mockford there to kick off for the Falcons.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And he'll take this one down to the 36. On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davis.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Quick, like really fast, which the game don't even really allow you to do.
Here's Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
So the play wasn't even fully set up. I have to wait for that DB to catch up to us. Oh no.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Like that was horrible. Yeah, he got him with his arms up and everything right now.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
At the Falcons' 2-yard line.
Penny will try to punch it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And makes the score.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
There's one in doubt. Go to DK Metcalf.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the...
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
A gain there of 21 yards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw. Flush to his right, and that's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. He'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's back to throw. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you had it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Seattle.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 15 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 2nd down.
Or like 3-4. He's going to put him. He's going to put the linebacker on him because he's on the inside. You got to play something like that.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Dion, speaking of bad game, you can't call Last of Us Part 2 bad game anymore. It's the game of the year.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Oh, look, just like you said, remember when games are bad, you get people to cover it up.
They can bottle this.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
The game of the year.
Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Wait, he was number 1. I can't play another one. I'm actually running. Am I running behind right now? In the next 4 minutes, I'll be running behind. Yeah. Remember, I work at 2. I normally leave at like 1:20, 1:25. Tyler Lockett, 1 catch for 75 yards. DK Metcalf, 7 catches for 341. DK Metcalf, that's why you're goated. Peace out, people.